When you started, the band was called Wolf Brothers, and then you changed the name to Hootie and the Blowfish. So when you were making that change, did you realize that people would think that your name is Hootie, that they would have
No,
called you Hootie?
I'm still so mad at myself about that. How could I not think that? How could I not think that? I'm so stupid. But no, I didn't. I did that. That didn't cross my mind, and I should have thought that. But now we've been banned 35 years, so I'm glad people still know who we are. You know what I mean?
I'm going to dive right in and talk about your hot single, Beers and Sunshine, because really that is what all I want right now, beers and sunshine. When I listen to this song, I feel happy. When I watch the video, I feel happy. What was your state of mind to write such a joyous and feel good song?
I think that it was just we were just tired of the quarantine. It was early. It was probably 2 months in, and we were already tired of it and wanted to get back to regular life. And, I guess we just wanted to write something light and fun, something that would make everybody, feel good for a second. Remember that there's a lot of good stuff in the world, too, even though this is going on.
So true. I understand that your daughter was not impressed with your using the word flip-flops in the song.
She called me several times and said, Dad, I don't like it. I don't like the word flip-flops. I can't be using. He was like, I was like, babe, but it works. He was like, well, that's what I would change, but I didn't change it. But she gave me a hard time about that.
I have teenagers too, so I totally understand that. I look at the landscape of country music, Little Nas X, Jimmy Allen, Kane Brown. It really is evolving. When you hit the top 20 of the country charts in 2008 as a solo artist, it had been 25 years since another African American had accomplished this. Of course, Mr. Charlie Pride. How has representation in country music changed, and what were the early days like for you being a Black artist going into country music?
For me, early on there was a lot of naysayers, a lot of this is not going to work, but we kept plugging along. We thought we had made a record that maybe could have done something, and it did. But early on, it was tough. It was an uphill climb, but we worked hard and visited a lot of radio stations, got to know a lot of people, and they took a chance, and we had some success. Now I love to see what's happening. So many African American acts and singers getting record deals, and like you said, we got Kane Brown, who's a superstar, and Jimmy's going right up, and Mickey's out there making all that noise and loving it. And, I love what's going on, and I see it. I see that guys getting a chance, people getting a chance, and that's all they want is a chance.
You're well known as being a very charitable and generous person. Can you tell us at E-Talk what happened at IHOP a few weeks ago?
Oh man, it was. I was going to play golf, and I stopped in IHOP like I do a lot. I do that a lot. It's just right on the way to golf. It's easy, and I just looked around, and the place was packed, and there's a bunch of families in there with kids, and people going to church, and a lot of people just, looked like, they were enjoying their time. And I thought about how hard things are right now, and how the economy's so tough. And I was like, I'm blessed. And I just said, I went out, and my buddy who worked the counter, I was like, hey man, let me pay for everybody's meal. And he was like, really? I was like, yeah. And so I just did.
That's a beautiful gesture. And speaking of your philanthropic nature, your annual Darius and Friends fundraiser was virtual last year and still raised $255,000, and that adds to the $2 million that has been raised over the years. So what does it mean to you to have that type of support, and why is it so important for you to give back this way?
Oh, it's so great to help St. Jude. It's such a great organization, and the fact that they don't charge anybody anything, and they even house people and feed the parents, while the kids are over there in the hospital. I think that's amazing. And I wanted to do something. It's great to know that even on a down year like this, when, we couldn't do it live, that we could raise that kind of money and help St. Jude to give it to them. And it makes me feel like we're doing something right. And that's a good thing.
How much are you missing touring right now?
Oh, I'd probably miss sleeping if I couldn't sleep. I really miss it so much. I want to go out on the road. I want to play shows in front of people, packed crowds so bad. But I want to do it when the time is right. So, but yeah, I miss it a lot.